Yo, yo.
Hey, Mike,
Hey, Oliver.
guess what, man?
What happened?
I went to Tokyo Game Show.
What?
Yeah,
And you woke me up early just to talk about it?
I did.
Wow.
I I I need a nap, but I'm gonna work through it with you, man.
We're gonna power through it together. We
Mm-hmm.
got this.
Yeah. I saw some cool stuff. I also didn't get to see some really cool stuff, which kind of sucked.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, but a lot of people, right?
Too many people.
So many.
I mean, just generally, but there specifically, yeah, it was freaking crowded. And I ain't about crowds, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, feel that. I mean, thankfully we don't have to deal with too many crowds here in the void, so
Yeah. Thank God.
yeah.
This is why we're here.
This is why we're actually you think we're actually at rock bottom, we're just at home.
Yeah. This is it. This is our comfort zone.
This is what we enjoy, yeah.
This is us in our natural element. Um
Mm.
let's see. So I saw a lot of cool stuff. Most of the cool stuff I saw was actually a lot of indie dev stuff. Um
Okay, that's cool.
yeah. But let's talk about the big stuff first.
Okay, let's
Um
get to it.
Yeah, so went to the Konami booth. It's like
Mhm.
not really booths; they're just like giant installations. I don't know how to explain it. They're just humongous,
Yeah, they spent a lot of money on floor space.
dude. They're like wider than my apartment building. Like it's out of hand. Um, but yeah, I went to the. There was like a line to play the Metal Gear collection, but I was like, nah. Like I've played them all. I'm good.
Okay,
The only thing I'm actually really interested in Volume One is the I mean, of course, I want to play all the games again, all that, whatever.
mhm,
But there's one game on there that I never owned, and I still hate myself for not owning it. And it's the digital graphic novel part two for the PS.
okay.
I think it came out for PSP. I have the first one for PSP, so it's like imagine like a,
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
digital comic you can play through.
right,
Um,
right. I think
so
it was on the 360 version as well.
Son of a All right. Well, anyways, yeah, super cool. So I'll probably buy it on sale or something to play that. But there was like this
Cool.
cool like installation thing where you walk through, and they had a bunch of cardboard boxes and like
Oh, that's fun.
yeah, and they all had like goofy little sayings or whatever. But and just like merch. There's like a board game that's coming
Yeah.
out and stuff. But I'll put it up on the video. But Liv took this really dope picture, and I was like, "Can I just buy that? Can I have it in my house? I just want it looking at me at all times. It's just this beautiful bust of Solid
It's pretty
Snake.
cool.
It is the
Yeah, that's
coolest.
great.
Not what I
So
imagined he looked
detailed.
like when he had, like 5 pixels for facial features, but I'm cool with that. I like that.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have, like, much of a beard, right? It's
No,
just
Solid Snake kept it
just clean
clean. Yeah, he kept it real
clean,
clean. The
right,
first game, he
right.
kept it clean.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
so used to seeing, like, Venom
yeah.
and just, Kiefer Sutherland.
Really? Because I barely saw him. I don't know. Anyways,
Uh,
yeah, there was a photo op area where you could take a photo under a box, but I was like, I'm cool. I'm not gonna get in line for that.
Oh, like, they put a box on you?
Yeah, yeah. And there's a considerable line. I was like, nah,
Oh my god,
I'm
no, we're
good.
here to see games, not put a box on your head.
Yeah, but
You can do this with your free time.
yeah, it was dope. But the cool thing was that they had like above the installation thing, they had like fake genome soldiers walking around looking down, and then every so
Oh, that's
often
cool.
like the alert would go off, like the evasion thing,
Oh.
and they'd kind of like start freaking out and like pointing their guns at people, and I was like, that's a little
They
weird,
had,
but
like they had, like, cosplayers, right, or something like that?
yeah, I mean they look like workers, like they never got to come
Right,
down.
right,
I don't know,
right.
they were stuck up there.
They were getting paid up there, hopefully.
Probably, I hope. Uh
One could hope.
yeah, there were a lot of like boy, there's so many like booth babes that I just every time I saw it, I was like, I just feel so bad. Like, please, like they're like,
You don't wanna ogle them,
no, it was just
you know?
it was weird that like, okay, so a little bit inside baseball. Liv really wanted to get everything that was free, Like anything that was
Okay.
handed out, she was just like, I'm gonna go grab them. But inevitably, it was just booth babes kind of just handing them out. And every time we'd go to
Oh,
one, there was just like a slew of dudes just taking an
oh, I
obscene amount of
see.
photographs. I was like, this is weird. All right, I'm just gonna keep them.
Every booth was just a photo shoot,
Kind
basically.
of, yeah. I was like, I feel bad, but I don't know. I hope they get paid for it. Anyways, um,
Yeah.
so next to the Konami booth, I'll also walk through the Square Enix booth, but some cool stuff, but nothing I really want. Like, there's like a Final Fantasy 14 thing, some Dragon Quest stuff, but like mm, it was mostly like them talking about things and really long lines. So I was like, I'm cool. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna keep going. Then we went to
Gotcha.
the the best area. The one I was most hyped for was the Capcom area. Um, Nothing for Monster Hunter, besides an area for Monster Hunter Now, and it was just like, hey, you
Mm.
want to try out this game? And I'm like, it's free and available for download right now. There's no reason for me to be trying to get just. I can just get it from here in
It's
my
like a
pocket.
QR code.
Something like
Like,
that. It was weird. And
yeah.
then some dudes were like waving around weapons, like big
Big
oversized.
foam weapon.
Yeah, just like a Rathalos greatsword or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. But
Alright.
again, like the thing was, this thing was huge, and it was like we really had to think about how we want to delegate our time, because a lot of the
Yeah.
lines were like 90 minutes, 2 hours worth, and I was like, I don't know if I
Yikes.
just want to. Yeah, yikes. What else did we see? So then we went to, yeah, Capcom. They started doing a live demo for Dragon's Dogma. Um, that was pretty cool to watch. On like their big like jumbotron thing. Game
Mm.
looks really cool. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, like it looks like it plays. It looks like it doesn't have. I mean, I haven't played a lot of the first one, and but
Mhm.
now I am inspired to go back. But
Alright, cool.
yeah, it doesn't have that kind of like weird like jank where it's like movement feels kind of funny. You know what I mean? Like
Getcha,
everyone's like
yeah.
too
The
upright.
Capcom the Capcom animation jank.
Yeah, this seemed a lot smoother. But my God, that game is gorgeous. Like they were fighting
Yeah.
like a griffin, and I was like,
You
"When's the
can
next
see
Monster
every
Hunter?"
feather.
Every feather, every single one of
Yeah.
them, and I was like, "Give me the bird wyverns now!" Like I need.
Oh, dude.
Just can't wait
Damn.
for whatever they show.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe it's a good thing Dragon's Dogma 2 is getting all this show before the next Monster Hunter, because like, we can only imagine now, it's just like, "Fuck, this is
yeah,
Capcom."
yeah. You're saying it's only good that my hopes are getting higher and higher for. That's right. Um,
That's right.
yeah, so I wanted to try out the game, but it was only by like ticket reservation, and by the time I figured it out after my uh, poor social and Japanese reading skills were parsed through, it was like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
we're out of tickets. I was like, ooh. But it was kind of
Hey.
crazy because we weren't there that long after we got there, like when it opened, and I was like, how did they get tickets just disappear? All right, well, hey,
Okay.
yeah, but it was cool to see. We saw they had a big dragon, the
Yeah,
dogmatic one I showed you.
the classic Tolkien dragon, the dogmatic dragon.
Yeah, he's got a lot of followers or something. And
Oh, he's a social media person,
yeah,
okay.
he's
It's crazy.
dude, what an influencer. Yeah, it was cool. It's cool to see that. Also, didn't get in line for that. But while looking at that in line, I saw a hunk cosplayer who was such a good cosplayer. I didn't realize he was cosplaying. Like I looked right past him,
Okay.
and he startled the shit out of me when he moved his head. And I looked back at him, and I didn't even really make eye contact because he was wearing the mask. And I was like, I just can't.
Yeah.
All right, it's like I didn't even. And then he turned away, and I like. I don't know. Should I give him a thumbs up? I was like, what do you do with these situations? How do I tell you like that's great?
Uh,
But I was like, all right, I'll see you later,
go
bro.
go for the fist bump.
He
Go
was
for the
gone.
fist bump.
He was his hands were full. He had like an MP5 and a briefcase, so I wasn't gonna get in the way.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's understandable.
he had a mission.
He's he's a he's on a mission, man.
Yeah, He's got to get the best time. Uh,
That would absolutely be me if I could if I were to do a cosplay or anything, it'd be you just hunk or something that's just like a full like body encasement. Just like a full suit, you know? No, I don't
yeah,
have to put on makeup and put on a mask. That's it, you know.
it was pretty impressive. It was yeah. See what else. Oh, the other big thing, the one game I did get to play from the big publishers was Sonic Superstars, um, which
Okay.
I I like Sonic, um, but like
You do.
I do,
Not that much.
I do, but
I need
it, uh,
I
I've
I
been
mean,
through a
are
lot.
we Sonic fans or are we Chow Garden
Oh
fans?
man, I mean, how could you be
That's
one
the
and
thing.
not the other? First of all, but no, I mean, I've just been burned before, so like I'm very like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, what are we doing?
There's
And here's the thing,
right.
right? A little bit of preface here. Recently, I didn't pull up the article, but I'll find it somewhere. But somebody, I don't remember who, on Sonic team was saying that they're like, actually, we think we're gonna start moving away from pixel art and 2D art in our games. We're gonna start
Mm,
moving to 3D because blah 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 blah. All right,
okay.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I played it on the Switch version, and it
Mhm.
was using this like super duper SD card from Samsung. That's how I got to play it. I
Yeah.
didn't go to the Sega booth. I went to the Samsung booth, and it was there. Um, yeah, game don't look good. I'm just gonna
Doesn't look good?
no. I mean, it's like colorful, but like
This is the game, this is the footage you posted here?
yeah. So it looks
Okay.
way better
Yeah.
in the footage I sent.
Okay.
I think it's running on a different machine, but like
Oh, I see.
it is jaggy
Not on
central.
the Switch, though.
No, and we were on a
Okay.
big old TV that was like 2 feet away from me, and I could see every pixel along the edge of the polygon. It was just not good.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, this footage looks fine, but yeah, I've been seeing a lot of, like, this is what it looks like, and this is what it looks like on the Switch, like, type of stuff. Like,
yeah.
because for some reason, they released the new Mortal
Oh my
Kombat
god,
game
yeah, not great.
on the Switch, and you could just, you know, just imagine that, right? This is like they use like motion capture like technology just to get like facial expressions right. And like none of that works on the Switch. So
Yeah, I don't know why
uh
they should do the Square Enix run, just do a pocket edition. Just make everybody little chibi,
yeah,
low poly, and make it fun and
yeah,
cute. Um,
yeah. They don't do
yeah,
that anymore. They can't double up on games anymore.
yeah. So, the game played all right. It's got this pretty cool mechanic where you can use the right stick to like enact this like radial menu, and you can like pick between powers. And so, like,
Okay.
one of them was like a waterfall power. You can just shoot up a waterfall, or you can like do this like mid-air fire burst thing. So you're kind of like zooming around. You pick the direction you're gonna like boost to, like mid-air, mid-jump. Um, but the controls felt a little like and the music I couldn't really hear much of it because it was really loud. But
Okay.
it was like so it didn't stand out to me. Um, yeah,
Gotcha.
it just looked not great, and it was kind of a bummer. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I wasn't like big on this game to
Your
begin
expect
with, but
yeah, your expectations weren't that high.
no,
So
but it just bums me out because and I'll fight all of you to the death. Sonic Mania is the best Sonic that's happened in like 10 years. And like, what are we
I think a lot
doing?
of people would agree with you, man.
You'd be surprised, Mike. A lot
Really?
of
Oh,
people
no.
fucking tell you otherwise. A lot of people try to tell you that Sonic Forces was like a masterpiece because, you know, you can make your own
Oh,
OC.
that was the one? Oh,
That
no.
was the one.
Man.
Anyways, yeah, Sonic Mania is awesome, and it had like just beautiful sprite work, beautiful backgrounds. Played with some like low
Mm,
poly stuff, and it was just awesome. This, not that. It feels very even with the visual stuff aside, because that might be a hardware issue. Um,
mhm.
just the controls not almost just not there, not tight enough. Didn't get to play any multiplayer, which was what I kind of wanted to try out, like having two players on screen at the
Oh,
same
I see.
time.
Gotcha.
Didn't get to
Yeah.
do that. And I will also say that I the gentleman in front of me in line, he played he hit one of the special stages, and his was
Oh.
the horrible special stage from the first game. You know, where you're like in this
Oh, the
stupid
3D
maze,
thing?
yeah, and it starts spinning and
Okay.
shit. That
Oh god.
that man was visually frustrated, just audibly frustrated. I was like, oh my god,
Does not wanna be doing
not having fun, not enjoying himself. Waited a while to just be like, what the fuck is get me out of this? And I was like,
that.
someone help him. It was not
Yeah.
cool. And then the whole time, like Liv saw like one of the big, the giant rings you jump through. And she was like, you should get
Okay.
in it. And I was like, man, I'm rolling the dice here. Like, and then it became this
Rolls the
weird, like
dice.
fucking Spider-Man sim where I was like shooting off energy to fucking, I don't know, diamonds in hyperspace to zip
Oh,
towards
okay.
a chaos emerald or something.
Sounds pretty normal to me, I don't.
Yeah, it's an average day in the life of Sonic and Tails. Um, Overall, my impressions was just like it's fine, I guess. I I
Yeah.
don't know who it's for. It's for
Well,
suckers, is what I'm
they're
saying. No,
they're
I'm kidding.
trying to do Sonic fan stuff, I guess. That's what
Yeah,
they wanted to be for, right? But
yeah, but like I don't know. I just feel like there was clearly a group of people who knew what made those games great, and
mhm.
what why aren't we using those people? What are we doing? But
I mean,
hey,
I keep hearing these stories like the guy who oversees Sonic games is just like he's vehemently against like the Chow Garden guy, the guy who made that happen. Like they're just
really?
like they're just not good friends at all. Like
What?
they hate each other or some shit. There's some internal drama
There's
about
some
it all, and
stupid
that's why we've
feud
never
that's keeping
yeah,
us
but that's why
from.
we've never gotten Chow Garden again.
Ugh, that's why I will always keep an active and plugged in GameCube in my house at all fucking times.
Play some little bit of Chow Garden.
Man, sometimes you just need a hit. You need to go down Radical Highway, grab a couple Cheetos, throw it at a little dude, watch him spin around, and go, "Man, I'm out." That was great.
Now it's time to race.
That was, yeah, do some sumo. Let's go. Uh, now it's time to
Alright.
race. And we just start screaming at him like it's a horse race. Um, Anyways, yeah. So Sonic Superstars looks, it's alright.
Yep.
Looks fine. Um,
What's next?
Next on my list. Okay, let's bump it up to something I actually really dug. Um,
Okay.
I got my hands on a little bit of War Groove 2.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's a
How was
Chucklefish
that?
joint. That game is gorgeous. Talk about polar opposites. These people, please hire me. Their like manipulation of pixels is on point. To the point where like when you play it like a strategy game, like an Advance Wars or a Fire Emblem, for the most part, I mean, usually what you'll see is a flat map with some like 2D designs on it, and at the most you're gonna get like some cloud cover, like some fake shadows, right, on top of the map,
Mhm,
and then your characters are like the animated ones that are just like in idles, right? But
mhm.
this thing was like I had a character who had a flamethrower gun thing because pirates or whatever, and
Okay.
her gun was creating lighting effects on the map itself.
Oh.
Yeah, and the
Oh.
map itself had some other like light sources that were also creating shadows and stuff, and I was like, this was next level. That was
Yeah, this looks really good, yeah.
yeah, it's just beautiful. But yeah, I was testing out that they have a new conquest mode, which feels kind of like an arcadey type mode where you kind of just. I didn't get to play too much of it, so I couldn't get too invested. Also,
Mhm.
it's hard to read, so I'm a
All in
little
Japanese.
yeah, I'm a little illiterate. So I was unfortunately there wasn't also any reps from Chucklefish there that I saw, so I was kind of just like I couldn't really like talk to anybody or anything like that.
Okay.
But so it's kind of on my own. But gameplay
Gotcha.
feels the same as the last game, which is great. And I don't remember why I fell off of the first War Groove. It's not that I fell off of it, but I got distracted by something else and I just haven't come back to it. So
Mhm.
this is definitely just like Dragon's Dogma. I'm overcommitting again. I will try and play that before the next one comes out. Um,
All right.
but Dragon's Dogma
Yeah,
doesn't
that
have a
comes
date.
out. Yeah, Wargroove comes out soon. That's October.
Yeah, cool. So that's not gonna happen, but I will try and enjoy it as much as I can. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
but just I mean, it's a turn-based strategy. But man, just the visuals, I was very impressed.
I mean, yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
It's on
Um,
PC too, so I'll also try it.
there you go. What else? What else? What else? Next game I played. Oh, okay. This is a weird one, and I liked it. It pulled me out from the crowd. Like I saw it, and I was like, "Ooh!" It just grabbed me, and then there was an empty controller. I was like, "Give me that. I'll try it out."
Okay.
It's called Slave Zero X. Now,
Okay.
the like the title or cover image is not attractive to me at all. This feels very much like just this is not an Oliver thing. I'm not for
Okay.
me.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of funky weird shit going on in this.
Yeah, but like seeing it in action, I was like, okay, hold on. So it's like low poly, like PS1 type backgrounds, but then you got this like
Yeah.
pixel art sprites. You're
Hmm.
I couldn't tell the story again, illiterate. Uh,
Yeah.
but they were like I don't know. You're
Oh
like
my
this cool
god.
samurai thing,
It's
and
so violent. Yeah.
you're fighting like people dressed as Gundams or mobile suits or whatever, and it's fucking
Yeah.
awesome. It plays really well. It's pretty snappy. And the backgrounds are really cool. I like it. Just it feels like I don't know. It looks like something out of like Doom 64 or like Half-Life, right? It's got there's like a lot of deep
Right.
darks and everything's like gritty and like like iron and
Right.
rust, right? Like
Yeah. Those are
industrial
the two
looking.
tones.
Yeah.
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 Iron and rust, two tones.
But
That's it.
then like you're fighting on like a 2D plane though. So you're only fighting left, right, up and down. And so enemies are coming in from behind you and in front of you and you're just slashing around with this giant sword. But then like the numbers get insane. And it was doing the thing that I was talking about last time, the last podcast, that I wish games would do, especially indie games, where they're like trying to recreate this feeling from like, like nostalgic feelings from like past generations, but like they're not really utilizing the power that they have today. And this shit was
Mm.
doing it because like the amount of sprites were, it was getting out of hand. I was killing a lot of dudes and I was fighting a ton of them and they're all getting hit at the same time. It was just, it felt really good. It was super
That's cool.
yeah, it was something I want to sink my teeth into for sure. um
Nice.
but yeah, I feel like depending on the price, I don't know if this is this wouldn't be a good $60 game. I feel like this is a good like 40 maybe,
Oh yeah, yeah.
maybe
I
even
don't.
less depending on like the length and stuff. But look like fun
Yeah.
for sure. Um,
Yeah, that's expected to be February next year.
okay, yeah.
So
I mean,
we'll be
even
playing Helldivers.
oh, true, true. Didn't see that there, unfortunately. Um,
Oh
yeah, but yeah, like it seemed pretty damn clean so far. It looked
yeah.
really like tied up. I was like, okay, so that's good to hear. If they got this much more time, maybe there's, who knows what they'll do. But it looks really good. Um,
Mhm. I don't. Yeah, I don't know if it would be my type of game. I'm already kind of hard to get into side scrollers and stuff, but
yeah,
I'd watch it for sure. It looks just like that kind of like just over the top gritty game. Like
yeah.
your character when you looks like when you die, you kind of just explode into a skeleton, then the skeleton
Oh,
explodes.
dude.
So
That's what I fucking forgot. The amount of rib cages that just flew out of some of these mobile suits was
yeah,
ridiculous. I was like, oh,
there's too many
please.
rib cages in that mobile suit.
And like a complete rib cage with it wasn't even just like the bones, it was like bones and meat, and like two of them would pop out at the same time. Like, what the fuck's going on in there? Just
Yeah,
awesome. Just awesome. Yeah. Um I'm gonna keep flying through this. Another
let's do
game
it.
tried to check out.
Mm,
Liv was playing and she was next to me while I was playing Slave Zero. It's called Undying, and it
undying.
excuse me. Yeah, it's like it seemed like this like zombie drama type game. I don't know. Seemed kind of interesting, but again, it seems to be like this like mother and son type dynamic where you have to like
Oh, I
save
see.
your
Yeah.
kid and stuff. Seem kind of dreary and stuff, but I'm kind of interested
Yeah.
in the mechanics of the game and having to like how you're supposed to support uh a child and like manage materials and all that stuff, right? But unfortunately, the whole game was in Japanese. I tried to change the language; it wouldn't let me change it, and one of the workers was
Oh
just
no.
giving me a dirty look the whole time. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking leave.
Oh man, yeah, this looks horribly depressing.
Yeah, it looks really sad.
There's literally a shot in this trailer where the mom is like the kid is like walking in on the room as the mom is holding a gun to her head. I was like, "Oh god.
Yeah, it's
Jesus Christ."
it looks like a rough one, but
Yeah.
but I'm a glutton for punishment, so I'm down to check it out.
Uh,
But no, I think I want to
I
just like learn more about it.
right.
I don't know if that's the game for me. And I
Yeah.
feel like I've kind of got my fill on zombie stuff for a bit. Uh,
Oh, really? Wow.
Not that I'm done, like that I'm playing Zomboid is what I'm saying. Like like
It's
nothing.
time to go back is what you said.
Yeah, nothing's like really. I don't know. Every time I play a zombie game now, I'm just like, yeah, but Zomboid, and I end up coming back. So,
I get you. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, I kinda rib on, every so often of just how many depressing indie games there are.
so many. Everyone's so
There's
fucking
it's
sad.
like it's their fucking, like it's just their genre, like, you could almost tie indie game and depression, like, together, which I get, like, sometimes, like, a lot of people are motivated by, like, those traumatic parts of their lives and everything that, like, they make art out of that,
Yeah.
like, like, just painting is
I
no
mean,
different.
like, I feel
Like,
like
a lot of times it's the same.
yeah, that's the scene to do it in, right? Because
Right.
the big studio is gonna take like monetary risks on on
Yeah,
a game that makes you
yeah.
bummed out.
So
Um,
yeah, you get a lot of indie horror, indie, like, stuff like that where it's just like,
People
or,
working through
like, there's a
shit.
lot of them. There's a lot of them where there's, like, they twist it, like, they give you, like, this upbeat, happy vibe looking thing, but then it's just a horrific horror game under the surface, that kinda thing. I see a lot of those.
That's fucked up.
Or it's just like,
Mm.
"Another one? Jesus Christ." I think there's literally, like, a game called, like, the Smile Game or the Happy Game. Like, it's just named that. It's just this very twisted, like, horror game, side scroller. It's just like, okay,
Eesh. Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
Well, here's a upbeat, happy indie game that Liv was watching somebody else play, and we were like, yeah,
Okay,
looks great. It's called Kamaeru. I think that's how you say
okay.
it. It's called the Frog Refuge.
Oh,
Um,
this looks wonderful.
yeah, it just looks like there's cute frogs and
Yeah,
ponds, and you're farming,
it's chilling.
you're cooking, and you're just
Uh,
hanging out
uh,
and doing that.
you can pet the frog.
Dude, what else do you need, The complete opposite of all this murder
Yeah.
and mayhem.
Yeah, it's just like this 2D, like, you place an asset down, you're decorate making a garden, right? Just basically what you're doing,
Seemed
setting up
like it,
everything up,
yeah.
cooking.
Cooking.
Oh, this is
Lots of
neat.
cooking
Yeah,
games. Lots of cooking
yeah.
games. So
I
many
mean, you
fucking
gotta cook
cooking
for
games.
those frogs, man.
Dude, but like wasn't it last summer where it was all like or earlier this year where it was all just like farm sims? Wasn't there a whole
There's a
like
lot of
Nintendo
like,
Direct?
the last yeah, there's the direct room, there's, like, 4 announcements back to back of different and, like, what's the most, renowned, like, farming game? What's it called? I can't remember what this
Stardew?
is. Not
Stardew
Stardew,
Valley?
the game that inspired Stardew.
The- Oh, Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon, yeah. Like, there was even a remake of Harvest Moon or a
Yeah.
re-release of Harvest
It's
Moon at
just
that time or something like that. Just one after another, yeah.
people looking for that agrarian life, man. They're just like,
Yeah,
let me get on the field. It's like,
gotta escape.
all right, it's great, yeah. But speaking of, I think this might be the last one, but we saw a game called Cuisineer. I think is how you say it. I don't know. Nobody. It's like
Okay.
cuisine and then an extra er.
Okay, yeah.
um, Kind of same. It looks like Moonlighter, which is a favorite indie game
Oh,
of
right.
mine. where
Nice, nice.
you run a
Okay.
shop in the daytime, and then at night you go to the dungeon to get all your supplies, and then you come back and you sell it and you adjust the prices and stuff. This seems to be more
Yeah.
like you're going out to go get ingredients in dungeons and stuff and recipes, and you're coming back and running a restaurant. And so I don't know. I like that. I like the idea of
It
like,
looks good.
yeah,
It's really good.
it looks good. The animation looks nice. Um, yeah, just I like the idea of just not just dungeon crawling for the sake of it or for like a
Mm.
heroic purpose, just like I have to run a business. I need to be my
Yeah.
own supplier.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. But
Yeah, like, just, really cute characters. The animations are all pretty clean looking. Like, yeah.
yeah, overall it looks pretty, yeah, clean. I think clean is the right word. Um yeah, I did, so here's a few failures of mine today. I tried to go talk to the dudes who worked on Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. There were some reps there, and I wanted to be like, "Yo, how'd you do this?" Like, thank you. But they were the most
Yeah.
crowded place of all the indies, and I was like, okay, I
Yeah.
won't. Um,
Everyone there was there asking the same question.
Probably.
How?
How did you? What else? Liv got to play with a Steam Deck, and I
Oh,
didn't,
okay.
and she didn't even know it. Did you know that was a Steam Deck? You did. Okay, she knew it. She knew it.
Alright.
She gave me a dirty look and nodded. So there you go. You didn't
Like, of
mention
course
it.
she knew this.
Yeah, I don't know. How did it feel, Liv? What's your review? Give me a one sentence review on the Steam Deck. She said
Waiting
dead
for a
air. She
response.
said dead air is her review of Steam Deck.
Didn't say
Not
anything.
a word.
Oh, man. Was it too
Okay.
heavy? Was it
Yeah. How
light?
did it
Like, how did it
feel in
feel?
your hands? It was bulky, she says. Okay.
Bulky, okay.
And heavy.
Did it felt like a Duke?
Did
A
it?
Duke
She doesn't
controller?
know what that is. You know what a
Here's
Duke?
a Duke
Do you
controller.
know what
Did
a
it feel
Duke?
like this? Just hand your Duke.
Do you know what the Duke controller is? The Duke. It's the original Xbox controller, the really big one. Did you ever play with that? All right, don't worry about it. Anyways, yeah, it looked really big, but she was like, I don't know. It was a company. I won't say the name of the company, but it seemed like they were making a game about a frog. She's like, "Ooh, I want to try a
Oh,
frog game," and she went up to it, and it ended up not being a frog game at all. It was like this weird, like survival game. It looked like Ark almost, and the menu system was
oh,
not great. And she was just kind of
okay.
trapped there with some guy like giving her directions, and I was just like, "Yeesh, how do I get out of this?"
Yikes.
And
Uh, yeah,
yeah,
sometimes,
he kept giving her the wrong buttons to press. It was infuriating. He's like, "Press A,"
oh,
and then the girl was like, "X." She's like, "X." I'm like, "What the?" Yeah,
why can't he just talk to her then?
because he was speaking in English, and I guess the lady
Oh, I see,
didn't.
I see.
But like she could tell like you don't know what you're talking about. It was bad. It didn't look great.
That's
I don't know. I turned around, and when I looked back, she was like in a pit trying to make a what did you make, a chest out of 4 stones, and you had to like move the stones into certain slots on a menu.
oh,
And then I was like, "What?"
Minecraft.
Yeah, and the dude was like, "Just like Minecraft." I'm like, "Why would you do that?" Like, it's like a 20-year-old game, dude. Like, just, you can't improve on this. Like, all right.
I mean, even Minecraft doesn't even make you do that anymore.
I mean, I'm sure. Like, here I am talking shit. Like, I don't know. Maybe it is hard to
Yeah,
improve on that, but it was like, he's like, it's just like Minecraft. I'm like, yeah, but like, okay, I
yeah,
I can just go do that. Okay, whatever.
yeah.
Um. Oh, there's that one other
So,
game. Crap. Oh, I forgot. Oh no, I lost the card.
oh no,
Uh,
oh
the
no,
green game. She knows what I'm talking
green
about.
game.
It's not. It looked like Snatcher almost. It was like a point and click type game, but it was like mechs, and it was like, imagine Snatcher with like Gundam. But it was,
Oh, it's like first person in the
yeah, okay, it's called,
platforming.
okay, I got it. It's called Stories from Seoul, the Gun Dog. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I've never
Google
heard of
that. I'll put it on screen in the video, but yeah, it
what
looks
is it
dope.
called?
Sto- Stories. Oh, I'm right here. Story. Oh, I can't type. Stories from Soul, the Gun Dog. I mean, first of all, hell of a title. Hell of a
Ah,
fucking
yeah,
title.
I mean, it's all there, man.
It's what else do you need? I also want to stick around and talk to those dudes a bit longer, but something I noticed is that the indie devs don't put timers on the people playing their games because I think they always
Oh,
want people to be looking like they're playing their games, to attract others.
yeah,
But it's also
yeah.
like I wanted to play, so I was like, that looks cool. I got their pamphlet thing, and I was like, see you later. But yeah, if you're looking at it, it looks pretty dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it looks great.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very
Super,
cool.
super interested in that one. I
Yeah,
don't
great
know.
pixel.
Yeah,
It's definitely got a style, and
yeah, man. I'm growing an appreciation for point and clicks lately.
yeah,
Just from like what's the right word? Just a mechanics point of view,
yeah, yeah.
understand, like it feels like so rudimentary, and it feels so
Mhm,
like early computers, you know what I mean? It's just
mhm,
like
yeah.
run, do this, do that, click everything to see what happens, that type of stuff.
Right, right.
um when I'm I'm more of like the action game type dude. I'm all about like movement and combat and all this weird stuff, but then sometimes like I like getting to that nitty gritty and just like, can I like use the microscope on this, or what, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
can I put the wire with the copper and extend it and blah, but yeah, that game looks great. So, and
Cool.
I would say best name of the show, Stories from Seoul, the Gun Dog.
Yeah.
um
I mean, yeah, it's very Gundam inspired.
yeah, and I really hope there's just at some point in the game someone just screams, "It's a gun dog!" and then
Please,
explodes. That
please.
would be
One of
perfect.
these characters straight up looks like one of them from 08th MS team.
Yeah.
You remember Karen from
Yeah.
08th MS team?
Do
One
I
of the characters
ever?
just looks like
Yeah, I remember Karen. Yeah, Karen's cool. Uh,
yeah.
she was dope. Yeah, that kind of wraps it up. I bought some cool stuff. Some cool merch. I got the Rathalos plushie. What else did I get? I got a Gyasma. What's his name? Gyasmagorm. The the last boss
Yeah, it's not good.
from Sunbreak. Uh,
Oh,
you know
oh
what I'm
god, I
talking.
completely forgot. I think you're
Gyasmagorm.
right though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think you're right.
I'm looking at him. Yeah, Gyasmagorm.
They showed him on the
No,
show floor?
no, it was a like a it's just a figurine, but it was like a blind box thing. Uh,
Oh, okay.
it was the one I
Gotcha.
wanted the least, to be honest. But in the box, it was
Yeah.
like you can get like was it Scorned, Magnum Malo, Silver Rathalos, Gold Raytheon, uh, what's the vampire? Fuck, I'm forgetting all their names. I'm tired. Uh, oh, thank you for the box.
Malfestio? Oh,
Uh,
that's the owl, isn't
Malfe-
it?
Malzeno, close.
Malzeno, that's it. Thank you.
Malfestio.
Bring
Uh,
Malfestio back.
yeah, bring him back. I want to be asleep and my controls to be all fucked up. That's I love that.
It's so fun.
And what's the other one? Oh god, I forgot his name. Oh my god, I can't read it in Japanese. It's all.
Describe him.
He's from the main monster from Monster Hunter 4 with the. Oh,
Oh,
I'm so tired. Sorry. Oh,
yeah?
you know what I'm talking about. He's got the purple, the
Purple?
frenzy. He gives you the frenzy.
Oh, yeah. Gormagala.
Gore Magala, yeah, the other
Yeah.
chaotic Gore Magala.
Oh, Shigeru Magala, I
Sugar.
think his name?
No, the one
Garu
that's
Magala.
mixed. That's like half and half.
Oh.
There's one that's like half and half. Come on, Mike.
Is there?
Yeah,
I remember Gormagala and Shigeru
I'm looking
Magala.
right at him. He's got one wings Shigeru. The other
Well,
one
he
is
turns into an elder dragon.
Miyamoto. No. But there's like one. Got it. There's one. I'm serious. This podcast is not about TGS anymore. Chaotic Gormagala.
It's been 9 years, Oliver. Wake
Dude,
up.
what? Yeah, look. Oh, I'm gonna send you the wiki.
Okay.
I'm gonna
All right. Fine.
listen here, buddy. Yeah, but it's chaotic Gormagala. Look at him. He's a mess. He
Oh
doesn't know what
Jesus!
to.
I've never seen this
He
before.
was in he was in 4 Ultimate. I can't believe you forgot that 10-year-old game, Mike. The hell's wrong with you, huh?
I didn't honestly, as much as I love 4, I didn't play that much of 4
Yeah, I don't remember that
in
much to be honest.
comparison to everything else.
Yeah, Generations was what was up. Anyways, um, yeah. So those are my options. This is about a toy I bought, by the way. Those are my options,
Okay.
and I got the one I wanted the least, and I was like, "Fuck!" But blind boxes. And then I got these 2 sick ass little they're not plates, they're dishes, I guess. What's the right word? Sauce dishes. I'm not a chef. Um, okay, Liv got them. Damn, like we both got them. They're in our home. Can I?
It's got something to say now, I see.
Yeah.
All
uh,
right.
hold on. Let me. I'll send it to you personally here, but yeah, they're fucking cool. They had some Monster Hunter ones, but they were sold out, so I ended up getting these, and I'm very happy with how ridiculous they are. Especially the zombie one.
Yeah, these are great. Yeah,
So silly, but worth every penny. Um,
that's awesome.
but yeah, that was it. That was Tokyo Game Show.
Cool.
Yeah.
How long did you spend there?
Jeez.
How much time did you spend?
When did we leave? Liv? Like at 4? So 4. So from like 10 to 4. So a
Oh
long
wow,
time. Well, yeah, we got there actually earlier than 10, but yeah.
took you a while to get inside, but
Yeah, it took a bit to get inside, and then when we got there, it was just like I was just like just inundated with just sensory overload. I was like, holy crap.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is like your first big like convention like that, right?
Yeah, like trade show. Yeah, like I've been to like a few like comic or anime conventions. Also,
Yeah.
at first I thought that the convention stink was officially universal, but it was just one dude who just smelled like shit in front of me. Turns out that place was fine. It was
Oh,
well
well,
maintained.
people deodorant.
Yeah, it was
They
well,
deodorize.
I don't know about that, but it was well ventilated. I'll give you that.
Oh,
Every once in a while, you get like a little like oof, and then it'd be gone. Like okay, so
uh,
it's not all of you. Okay, cool.
more
Um,
clean air than the convention.
yeah, it was flowing for sure. Um, yeah, but overall, it was cool. It was just a lot of like there's a lot of just talking, I guess, a lot of interviews with like developers and stuff, which was interesting, but I can't really understand too much of it. Like I can, but it was like even when I was like working hard to listen and like follow along and I was like starting to get it, I was like, oh, these are just like the same platitudes they all make when they're making these presentations. You're like, wow, this is great. Wow, can you believe that? This looks amazing. Yeah, it controls really well. Blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll move on. Like I don't have to stand here for this.
yeah,
And it's probably something you can just watch online anyways. So didn't want to spend too much time just staring at people sitting down and talking. Um,
right.
but yeah, next time definitely gonna try to get their. There's like advanced entry tickets, so definitely gonna put in a few more bucks to get that, so I can try the games I want to try and have more of a plan. Because I'm still kind of bummed that I didn't get to try out Dragon's Dogma.
Mm.
Because man,
You know,
it looked really good. It looked
yeah.
really good.
Does that have a date? It does, right?
No, it doesn't. That's the
Oh,
crazy
it doesn't.
part. Yeah, it looks
Man,
so
they show
good.
a lot of it.
And it don't got a date, which makes me think Monster Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Monster Hunter.
Hey,
Any minute now, they're just gonna, yeah,
any
20th
minute.
anniversary. They're gonna have their own presentation. Do you have predictions? Let's end this on predictions. What do you think, Monster Hunter?
How like with it not being a TGS, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried they're gonna be spending a little bit more time on this one. I'm like, "Ooh, man, I really want a new Monster Hunter. That'd be great, but
Yeah. I
maybe
mean,
late next year.
all right.
I don't
So
know."
if you look at history, it's an annual it's an annual
Yeah,
series,
it is.
just in like revisions and like updates and
Yeah,
stuff like that. So
yeah,
they're always making something. So it's due for something next year. This year
yeah.
we got Sunbreak, right? Right? Or was that last year? Shit,
Uh,
I don't
Damn, I don't
know.
know.
I don't know. When did Sunbreak come out?
I think it was last year.
Sunbreak release. Oh no, Sunbreak came out last year.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
if they count Monster Hunter now? Boo.
That's what I was
Anyways,
saying. Like, that's why I'm a little worried
um,
that they're
I think
counting fucking
my
months.
predictions are gonna do like a. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! Siri,
Hmm.
shush! Sorry, she started
Oh,
screaming at me.
I didn't hear
Uh,
it.
thank God. I think it's gonna be like I think they're gonna like release some kind of collection. Is my guess.
Oh
Um,
man, that'd be awesome.
that might be too much
Like,
though.
you
I
think
don't
you
know.
think it would be so? Oh yeah, too many Monster Hunter
You
games.
got way too many. Like
Unless it's just like basically a new type of generations. I feel
maybe.
like that's how they've perfected collections. Unless unless they do like the whole like, all right, we're just gonna remake Monster Hunter 4 and it's gonna be on all the consoles and PC. It's like, oh
Uh,
shit, that'd be really fucking cool.
I don't know, cause
But
like the trailer like it showed all the Monster Hunters, and I was like,
yeah,
I wasn't sure what they were trying to say, and they're like, oh, it's the 20th anniversary, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, but it was weird that they like, I don't know, it felt weird they're like highlighting like portable second. I was like, okay, like what the fuck,
mm,
like that's all right.
yeah,
I don't know.
I
If they
don't
do a
know.
collection, I mean that'd be fine, but I mean
You
with
can play it on your phone.
no, ugh, yeah. If they
Hey,
do,
that brand new PS5 you got there, fuck that. Bring out your phone, play it on that.
dude, I've spent so much money on that thing, and like I'm still waiting. I'm like, what is it
Still waiting to
happening?
play.
Yeah, like, anyways, yeah, I'm. I don't know, but it's here's a bold prediction. It's not going to be called World Two. Jesus.
No, no, no. I think yeah, they're definitely the new going forward for them is definitely like, okay, the game is named after what it's about, right?
Right. Right.
It's not some dare I say obtuse naming scheme. Where it's like, all right, Monster Hunter 3? Nah, it's Monster Hunter Try.
What about Monster Hunter Dos? Because it's
Yeah.
two. What?
Monster Hunter Try Ultimate.
Wait,
Monster Hunter, and then they just do 4, Monster Hunter 4. Yeah,
and then
that's good. All right, yeah.
four Ultimate. What about?
4
I mean,
Ultimate.
think about the portable second. What is that?
Yeah.
Second? Come on.
Yeah, that's encroaching on like Kingdom Hearts tier
No,
almost.
no. No, when you start to get decimals, then we can talk about decimals and
So I mean,
fractions. That's when we're in fucking Kingdom Hearts territory. When it's Monster Hunter 4/8, then then we need to walk away from the series. All right.
oh no, they got Nomura too. No,
Uh,
no.
you got any questions for me, or are we done here?
Yeah, did you have fun? Like, I've never been
Yeah.
in anything like that. So, it's. I imagine it was just cool to see everything going on. Like, it's just as you said already, it's a bit of an overload. Like,
Yeah, it was super
you got
cool.
cosplayers,
Oh
you
yeah.
got all these booths going on.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm only talking about the booths I really stopped at. We passed by a ton. Like, level 5
Yeah.
had a cool booth.
Oh, really?
Hoyoverse had a giant booth with
That's right.
there
Yeah.
was there was a spaceship at one point in one corner of the booth, and then there was like a train, a locomotive,
That's
and
right.
then
The train goes through space.
okay, well,
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
this was from a different game. I don't know, like,
Oh.
because there was
Oh.
a hard division. Uh,
Okay.
the Genshin corner
Genshin Impact. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
was insanely packed. Like it was maybe the
Oh yeah.
most. I couldn't believe how many people were waiting to. I don't even know
I
what.
I think I think Genshin Impact's the most popular mobile game in the world right now. I
Maybe,
think.
maybe, yeah.
It's been very popular ever since it came out, but, yeah. I
Um,
played for a few years, I haven't played in a while, but
yeah. Well, have you heard of a little
yeah.
thing called Candy Crush? Come on, man, get with it, dude. Come on,
Oh, come on.
come
Come on.
on. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot shown. A lot that I didn't really like jive too well with. Oh, another disappointing thing. I went to the Kojima Productions booth. It was just merch, and it was all
Okay.
pretty expensive, and nothing was like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I expected that, but like I was like, I'm
Yeah.
honestly, I was looking for like a hoodie or a sweater or something because it's starting to get cold. And
Okay.
the coolest thing I found was the hat I was wearing. I was like, boo. So
Okay.
it's like, all right, I'll leave. I got it. They had less merch this year than they had last year. And then
Is that like Death Stranding merch and all
yeah,
that?
it was all just Death Stranding stuff and like
Yeah.
Homo Ludens stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
I remember I've seen their merch store on their website, just, like,
it's basically the same
wishing I
thing.
could just throw away money just,
For
like, for
real.
the stupid fucking dog chain or yeah,
Yes.
the Cupid,
Yeah, I want
like,
the
just get
Cupid.
that. But I think that I imagine just wearing that and just be like, "God, this is heavy."
It's just like made of
It's
lead.
all metal. Yeah.
It's like
Uh,
it shields me from X-rays. Like uh,
or gives me the X-rays? I don't know at this point.
both. I don't know. It connects everybody. We're gonna rebuild America, Mike. One necklace
Gotta
at a
link
time.
it. Gotta bring the knots together.
As long as the preppers are cool with me, I guess.
Yeah,
If
we gotta earn their trust a little bit.
yeah, I gotta bring them
Gotta do
their exquisite fountain pens and
gotta
their
do a little bit of legwork.
a little bit of a. This guy needs his high performance underwear. I'll bring it to him. And
Yeah.
anyways,
This guy needs to collect some old GBA games, I think. So,
and who could blame him? Um, but yeah, overall, yeah, it was fun. It was cool. It was just exhausting. I'm old.
yeah.
I was just tired. I was really tired. I fell asleep on the train. I was like,
Oh, damn.
I was beat. And just
Yeah,
like it was just packed. It was packed. But
yeah.
definitely we want to go again next year. With a
Cool.
better plan. There's like hotels nearby, so we're probably like it's not far from us. It's maybe like an hour by train, but like
Okay.
it that's also like taxing. And it's like, man, if we just
Right.
like if we planned a little better, just get like a hotel the night before so you can get like, early rise, just jump in there, do
Yeah.
it, go, you can go back to the hotel, put some stuff down, chill out, go back, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
space
Yeah,
it out
for
a little
sure.
better. That'd
Yeah.
be cool. Also, for us, it's on the way to Disneyland.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, so it's just like double the crowd, like on the same fucking train. It was stupid. It was stupid.
Uh,
Fucking sardine time. Not a fan.
yeah.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, cool. I liked it.
Yeah, that's, super cool that you got to go and do that. Oh,
Yeah, it's part of my like Japanese bucket list things to do here.
they did it.
Yeah, I did it. Next up, what's next? Meet Kojima. That's it, and then I'm done. Then I can
There you
leave.
go. Just, hang out in front of his office. I'm sure he'll
Oh, I want
see
to.
his limousine pass by,
Yeah,
and
no, I want to crouch around the side of this building, smoke cigarettes with him, and take photos like we're part of fucking Beastie Boys. That's what I
there
want to
you
fucking
go.
do. Just asking questions about Norman Reedus. Like, how is he so cool? Tell me.
Tell me all about him.
Why why are his wrists always raised? Just watch anything he does. The Walking Dead.
Is that what he does?
Everything he's like a fucking praying mantis. I'm not kidding. I swear to God. He lifts his arms by his elbows at a 90-degree angle at all fucking times. I'm not I'll show you later.
It's like the resting bitch face, but it's like resting mantis pose or something.
No,
Like,
like every motion, like even when he brushes his hair out of his face, it's not like with his wrist. It's like he puts his hand straight up and he just moves his elbow, and his hand just kind of just follows where it goes. When he has his knives out, they're always up like a fucking mantis, and he's always like, I don't know, like his
maybe he was trained
Yeah, he's a kung fu
The man.
master.
Yeah.
Like when he shines a flashlight, it's never like below his forehead. It's always above his head for some reason. He never points it forward. When he's
It is so funny to me.
this is becoming the Norman Reedus
Like,
cast over here. Uh,
it just sounds so funny.
I'll send you some stuff. I'll send you some stuff. It's ridiculous. Anyways, that's it. Tokyo Game
Alrighty.
Show 2023.
What are we gonna do next? What's our next podcast
I
gonna
don't
be?
know.
You
What's our
think?
next? What are we gonna do next? I don't know.
Might just well, we're definitely gonna be planning like an end of the year like game stuff, but we still got a couple months before that, so
Yeah. I
we'll
want to
get
just. Oh, I want to play
on
some
that.
Zomboid. We gotta make time to do that.
Do Zomboid, yeah.
Yeah,
We got some more potentially more Ace Combat. I really want
potentially.
to play Stranglehold.
Yeah, I need to watch you play
Yeah.
that. For like serious podcast stuff, I can think of a few topics that we want to talk about before. I took notes somewhere. Inside baseball. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
I'm not searching through our
Our
Google
notes.
Drive. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Podcast ideas.
Look through the bin. Make
Mm,
sure you search the bin.
the bit. The what? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We totally have to talk about. Dude, we gotta talk about Red Alert at some point. Like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
At
podcast
some
has to
point.
happen.
At
And
some point.
honestly, I was listening back on our Monster Hunter podcast, which was our first episode. And let me tell you something,
Yeah.
Mike. It sounds horrible. Our audio is shit. It is just
Yeah.
terrible.
Pretty bad.
And so I want to revisit Monster Hunter, but probably after whatever announcement comes out.
Okay.
And maybe we can do a bit
Makes
more of a
sense.
deep dive again and try to revisit some of that stuff because
Yeah.
it is
So
unlistenable. Yeah.
so when is the 20th anniversary?
I don't know. This year? It came out in 2004, right?
Okay.
2004,
Are,
2003.
what is their anniversary this year? What are they doing?
20.
Monster?
We don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it came out in
Oh, we
2004. Yeah. That's the mystery, Mike. Yeah, it came out in 04. So next year is the 20th anniversary. So there you go. Expect something next year, I guess.
Okay.
Also, according to their wiki, it's very important that they mention that there was a feature film directed by Paul W.S. Anderson.
Oh no.
And that no one should
God.
watch that.
Please, God, don't.
You know what, Mike? We need to watch
Yeah.
that because I haven't seen it,
I-
and you have, and I think it's important
God.
that we do something related to that.
The
At some point.
pain.
Yeah,
The
the pain. Yeah, and then and then you got to play MGS3. Talking about the pain, so that's gonna come up for sure. Me watching you play that, and being the Colonel, and you'll be.
That's
I mean,
right.
Major
Yeah.
Zero. I'll be Major Zero.
There you go. Don't spoil.
Yeah, sorry. And yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah, keep an eye out on the page. Join the Discord if you want to play games with us, talk about games
Yeah.
with us, share, and
Please do.
communitize. That's a word.
Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, tell us your thoughts, feedback.
We'll probably do some more surveys in the future. Don't want to do too many of them.
Yeah,
It's good information. It makes a good conversation, but it's also don't want to because people love surveys, right?
yeah,
Everyone
definitely.
stays on the phone just to do a survey, right?
Yep,
Everybody does that.
We just
Yeah.
want to make sure we really need it. Like it's gonna serve like a good
Yeah,
purpose
of
for
course.
the episode or whatnot. But
Right,
yeah,
right.
all that stuff. Metal Gear, Monster Hunter, Stranglehold,
Ace
Red
Combat.
Alert, Ace Combat, and all that in a bag of chips.
We got yep. Has more spooky stuff maybe.
Yeah,
Coming up.
Zomboid definitely.
Zombie spooky. Yeah, but we gotta try to find something. Maybe
Mike just wants to see me scared.
maybe just
That's all it is. He just wants to see me.
I live for the thrill
He wants,
sometimes.
He wants to see me like not look at the screen and move forward. I don't know what's around the corner and just watch me.
The
spoil
thing
it.
is, like, we have like the same like taste and like what we like out of a horror game. Like, we don't like the jump scare shit. Like, I have a higher tolerance for jump scare stuff. I just don't really enjoy playing those games, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
so maybe we'll play like a Resident Evil or
There
something.
you
I don't
go.
know.
Thanks for meeting me halfway, man. Because fuck. like,
Yeah.
like Resident Evil, I'm all in for. A Silent Hill, I'm leaving the room. All right, just not gonna do it.
Yeah, I've never played a Silent Hill, but I think I would like to at some point. I don't know. Those games are a little too old for me. I don't know.
Fucking
Yeah,
excuse me.
I don't like going too far back
Oh,
usually.
it's too cool for the old school. All right, damn, my
Got that
bad.
young blood in me, you
All
know? I gotta zoom around.
right, I'm ending this. Say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye.
All
Thanks for
right,
listening.
thanks for listening. Bye bye.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Oliver.
Guess what, man?
What happened?
I went to Tokyo Game Show